Anyways, again, my name is Max, yeah, this is called Paradigm Shift. Paradigm shift of the landscape into mind. Enter mine and see what I have confined, undefined, locked within Pandora's box, hiding all my secrets, but let's see if you can break the locks. Like rocks through broken windows already shattered, beat the dead horse, climb up the broken ladder. As a matter of fact, the fact remains fictitious literacy is nutritious to our brains because our mind contains infinite possibility. So tell me why I'm asking all the questions but get no answers, man, it's killing me. Tell me why I fear death, but it's the only thing that can truly motivate, trying to test my fate as my heart rate skyrockets, but they're still not feeling me, stealing me away from my dreams with the wrong ideals of education. Paying money I don't have to make money I won't have because I'm just a slave to this nation. But this notion of salvation has me grinding, shining like I worked hard, but in silence like I stole it. Trying to maneuver through the pain, and as for death, try to control it. As for the sweetest life, try to hold it. Maybe one day when the pain stops. See, that'll be the same day the rain stops, as though we're firing back at heavenly water with our gunshots. Like we're trying to knock angels out of the sky. Not to disrespect God, but just to get one last chance to say goodbye before our own time flashes by. And even though we never thought it would be for sale, our souls are up for auction and the devil's ready to buy. So impressive, looks so fly, acting like a stand-up guy, but the issue is you can't be a stand-up guy with no spine. Rather get a quick nickel than a slow dime. Treat a girl like a nickel when she's really worth a pair of dimes, and then back to the paradigms that have a mind sinking. Destruction of our thinking. Letting go of arms and hands instead of interlinking. Yeah. Welcome to the city of sin. Welcome to where the consummation will begin of our demons and fiery lakes, lending out hope with 10% interest, and quoting biblical verses to attach credibility to our very human mistakes. And see, the stakes have never been higher, but will finish down to the wire because we'll kill a 14-year-old child to take his Jordans, along with his dreams to jump higher. And the placemat at our mind's doorstep has been a reading welcome, but inside no one's home. We've left our souls trapped where demons are free to roam. Freebase that cracked rock with human bone, because that shit's abundant here. It's abundantly clear that the end of days is near. So many empty bullet casings line the streets, you would think they were paved in bronze. But all that brass has a tax as now dead bodies water our lawns. Gold chains litter necks more than crosses do. Handcuffs now hold more than fathers do. And when these young kids have nothing left to relate to and start to push weight to, get out of the city and follow their dreams, the scars reopen and it's back through the seams into the scenes of mothers crying songs of dead children. Sealed in pine wood boxes with an open glass ceiling, because an open casket is the only way to understand this violence. Because in death, the thing that's the most deafening is all the silence. Like we're only trained to hear sirens, and the colors of our flag represent the same colors you don't want to see in lights. Because the red, white, and blue lights only cause for darker nights, longer days, less motivation, less representation, less time for the children, but more hours of visitation, leaving the population of this nation the same color as the grand old glory, minus the red and blue. Unless you account for the bruises in the blood of the minority, but the situation is much more gory along his story of our story that illuminates the true testimony of the brave, yet afraid. A slave who once laid down with fears of heaven, because it seemed like even there the restrooms would be segregated. Because even our heroes like Pac once contemplated suicide and would have tried, but not all of us can see our mother's eyes anymore, so more bodies will hit the floor. Tell me if you can dance around these bullets. Tell me if you can dribble around these bullets. Tell me if the politicians are fully aware of the despair that festers in these cities and use it to push our minority youth into dreams of being a media icon, and only giving them alternatives and guns. These are our daughters and sons being put into modern day slavery, but glorifying the process. So instead of it being a bad thing, the kids want to become a modern day hostage. Meanwhile, the law says it's illegal to dream, young boys and girls. And the sign says the paradigms led to a broken landscape, trying to escape hell here in our homes, only with dreams of seeing heaven through glass-roofed coffins. Thank you.